Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Mediak podcast, episode 47. I almost forgot the number, even though I just asked Jack about 4 seconds ago. I am very tired.
Yeah,
And
as am I.
it's not just because the movie we watched was quite tiring, but there's been a lot of stuff going on. You're
Yeah.
back at college?
Yeah, I just moved in recently and I would have hoped to be doing this on my brand new PC that I got, but my fucking graphics card is like bricked. So I I'm stuck at 1024 by like 730p or something. So I can't really use that, but I'm back on the laptop with everything else. It's quite unfortunate, but I don't know.
Yeah,
At
it
some point, I'll get
happens.
it fixed.
I just didn't sleep well one night and then didn't take a nap to make up the sleep, so now I'm just very tired.
Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, that will that will do it. I I had something else prepared for the beginning of the episode. I just completely just left my mind completely. I'm quite sorry about that. Do you want to get into the movie?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So this week we went over the movie. Oh wait. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. Sorry for this episode coming out late because we decided to push it back so we could get on to a new schedule for
Yeah,
uploads. So we should expect uploads every Monday now. I don't know exactly when every Monday, but every Monday. That is the
yeah.
goal at least.
Some point every Monday.
Yeah, it's just expect it. It's gonna come out, hopefully. Other than that, Mortal Engines, Jack. Can you give me a rating out of 10?
Yeah. I don't even know. I was thinking about that. I just have fucking no clue.
This movie
It's just
sucks.
so painfully, yeah. I think the most annoying part is that it's so I don't
I
know.
don't
Like it
feel
has such
anything when
a
watching it.
weird slash interesting thing, but like idea, but it's just so fucking boring and
Yeah,
normal and
it's so
regular, and
boring.
it's just like every other movie.
Whenever I went on Amazon Prime to start looking for this movie, I stumbled across Guns Akimbo, and I sat there for like 10 minutes and just like contemplated watching that instead, because I was like, at least this will be bad, but it's made with the purpose of being bad. This movie was
Yeah,
was trying to be good. It was.
desperately.
Yeah, and it did not work. I wrote down Hugo Weaving left the MCU so he could be in this movie. And I'm just kind of like,
That's
why?
unfortunate.
Yeah, that sucks. That really sucks. The
That
four
is the definition of like a poor choice.
that is facts. But the 4K version of this movie on Amazon Prime doesn't have a rating, while the normal version is PG-13, which isn't exactly crazy, but I just thought that was super odd that that happened. This movie,
Wait, the 4K has a different rating?
it has no rating.
Oh, it is no rating.
Yeah,
Okay.
super weird. Wow, that sounded weird. One sec. Sorry, I was parched. I
What?
needed some water.
Oh, you're okay.
This movie cost $100 million to make, and it only made $83.7 million at the box office. To probably no one's surprise, because I think the only people excited for this movie were the people who read the books, and
Yeah.
I personally wasn't excited for this at all because I think the premise is incredibly
Oh my
stupid.
god.
You okay?
Yeah. I'm like every time I watch the movie and then I rewatch it while we're
Yeah.
doing the podcast with it muted, and this fucking set piece is just like not good.
Dude, we've watched some pretty shitty movies on the podcast, but I think this is the most genuine disappointment I've ever heard come out of
Yeah. It's just majority disappointing.
you. Whenever Colin Salmon walked onto the screen, I looked at my TV and I screamed, "There he is! It's the boy! It's
Yeah.
the man! It's the guy!" And then
And then now
roughly,
it's good.
it's
What
what
the
the fact
fuck?
that he's in the movie.
No,
Oh,
I'm still watching this, and it just like they went through a door and now the set piece is back to like what I would expect for $100 million movie.
there was one green screen that just looked super bad, and I think it was whenever they were in the trenches, But I remember just looking at it and being like, I don't think I could have been less convinced that
Yeah.
they were there than I was in that moment.
And it's unfortunate just because I don't know. Recently, I was watching a like a what's the word podcast with
we have a
like Bert
podcast, Jack. How did you
Kreischer.
forget the
You're
name?
crazy. Bert Kreischer and like Tom Segura,
Yeah.
and they were talking about how like it's hard to judge movies because nobody makes a movie with an intention like knowing it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
Like nobody spends time, and like you're not like a fucking PA on a shitty movie and you're like, yeah, this is just like horrible. Like so it's just I hate giving it so much shit, but these days for $100 million you come with certain expectations.
Well, my
And
issue
it's
with
just so
this
hard these
film
days.
specifically and other bad movies on this level is that if you look at the first Suicide Squad movie and the first Justice League movie and Hellboy, they all had some sort of interference that caused that movie to be bad. This had like
Yeah.
full reign to do whatever it wanted, and it just ended up as a
Right.
shitty movie. So I don't really have
It,
much forgiveness towards
yeah.
this as I do
I
towards that.
unfortunately just feel like it suffered from they were like, this is such a weird, quirky idea that if we make like a shitty average movie on top of this interesting idea, then it has to be good. Like
It's like the
you have
Marvel
to.
approach that they're like, since it's in the MCU or like since it has a fan base, people will like it.
Right.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Mortal Engines didn't really have a chance. And
Yeah.
if they just had a more creative, I don't know, like writers and I don't know who directed this.
I don't remember his name, but I know Peter Jackson had some sort of hand in the writing for this movie. He made the Lord of the Rings movies.
But he also made. Wait. Oh. Okay.
Peter
I was
Jackson.
thinking of a different guy.
Who were you thinking of?
Percy Jackson.
Oh.
I thought that was like the
fictional.
guy.
That is a fictional character.
Oh, he's the fictional. Oh, I thought that was. Oh shit.
Percy Jackson.
Who wrote? I'm thinking of like that movie. I'm thinking of.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay. He was the writer on that movie.
Oh no. Peter Jackson made the original Lord of the Rings movies and the Hobbit movies.
Director Christian Rivers.
Yeah.
Looking at this guy. Let's look at his IMDb.
I think the biggest problem with the movie is that it tried to be too much. Like, it tried to fit way too much into the entirety of the movie. Like, it starts off with London, like, attacking a bunch of different small bases, and then it ends the movie attacking, like, a random, just, like, other kind of base that I didn't... It really confused me whenever I saw, like a city on the ground, because I just kind of thought that every city... throughout all of like everything was like London where it like drove around and stuff. So whenever we just randomly teleported into one of those like ground cities, I was like, what the hell is going on here? And it's being attacked. Why should I care it's being attacked? We've spent a total of 2 minutes here. And all of the characters, the only character I actually had like interest in following was the main villain, Valentine. Because for the first like 45 minutes of the movie, he seemed like a good guy to me. Like genuinely. Yeah. He did 3 bad things throughout the entire like first 45 minutes of the movie. Only one of which is actually a genuine bad thing. The first one was he pushed Tom off of London, which personally I really didn't like Tom, so I actually got really happy when that happened. So that gets a pass in my book. Another thing he did was he killed the leader of London, who just was shown to be a genuinely bad guy. So killing him wasn't a bad thing in my book. And the only other bad thing he did, which was actually a bad thing, was he released the zombie guy. But every other like thing trying to show that he was the bad guy wasn't him doing bad things. It was just other people telling him that he's a bad guy when we haven't seen him do anything bad.
Yeah.
Because what they told us his goal was to build like an unlimited energy source. Okay, I do want to say something real quick. I did pause the movie 25 minutes in because of pure just unenjoyment, because I thought that I was about halfway through the movie, so I paused it, and I couldn't go back into it, and I had to wait a day. So I stopped watching it, and then I came back. So I could be wrong with this information. I don't think I am, though. But I'm pretty sure that he said that he wanted to build an unlimited energy source using the little energy canister things from the Medusa gun. So until we see that random switch into him actually making the Medusa cannon, I thought that he would have just I didn't see a singular issue with his character from that would make him a bad guy. You know?
Yeah. I think I see our issue here with Mr. Christian Rivers. Christian Rivers is most highly credited for being in the art department of The Hobbit, King Kong, Lord of the Rings, and a bunch of other stuff like storyboard. He's a storyboard artist.
Oh, so
art director. So he's in all of these things, but he's only directed 4 things. One was a short. One was like a segment for the other short. Then there's Mortal Engines. So he has very little experience, but he has a lot of artistic ideas. So I'm sure everything is flowing in his head, and he's like, okay, this is going to be awesome. Goes into it, first directed movie, and it's just not there.
He did I think he did the Iron Man 2 approach, where he just got excited and just wanted to throw everything he could into the movie. Like in Iron Man 3, they have 3 separate comic book storylines where they just were like, I want to do this in a film, and I want to do this in a film, and I want to do this in the film. And he was like, all right, well, I'll just do it in one film instead of splitting it up into 3. Because this really feels like it should be multiple movies. Because I genuinely didn't care about a single character because we jumped around so much.
Which is, at some point, you can't really fault the guy too much because it is, there's substance here. And
this movie was a lot of pressure for a first film.
Oh, fuck yeah. That was such a big deal. I knew this was coming out and everything. It's not like it was some straight to DVD garbage. It was like a AAA movie.
Thanks for saying that I'm going to be making some straight to DVD garbage, Jack. Basically.
I didn't say.
We were saying your first outing has to be I said this is tough for a first outing, and I want to be a director. So you were saying that your first outing has to be a straight to DVD garbage.
That's the rules. Yeah.
I'm gonna make Aladdin 4 straight to DVD garbage.
Oh, perfect!
Yay. So the second I realized that this movie was genuinely one of the worst films I've ever seen was very, very early on in the film. Right whenever we first get introduced to Colin Salmon's character, they make a Minions joke, and the minion statue tips over. Colin Salmon grabs its ass, and then they call it the American Deities. And if that doesn't sum up the movie, I don't know what does.
I'm gonna go back to that. I missed that.
It is terrible. It made me cringe so hard. I genuinely, I feel bad for Colin Salmon for having to act that out.
I don't.
You don't? Oh yeah, he denied our interview. Yeah, I no longer feel bad for the man. He deserves to be in this movie. He denied us. He said yes to Mortal Engines, but he denied us.
We're clearly more important than
Jack. I genuinely believe that two episodes of a podcast, 2 hours long. I genuinely believe that there's not a singular episode of our podcast that would be less enjoyable than Mortal Engines.
We have too good of a track record. Yeah, no, I saw that Minion thing. That was
it's weird. It makes me cringe. I don't like it.
I just don't care about this movie. I want to so bad, but I just don't care, and I feel really bad. There's something here, but I just don't.
I don't know if you're just broken from the movie or you're just that tired, but that was genuinely hilarious to me because of how actually disappointed and sad you felt.
I'm just like skipping through this movie, and I'm like, that scene looks kind of cool, and then I'm like, well, knowing what leads up to that, I know it's not.
I
Like,
know it's
just,
not.
oh, I want to talk to him and be like, man,
I want to
what
know
else is
because like
going?
there's
I want him
probably
to
a
make
lot of
another
shit
movie.
that happened. You want to what?
I want him to make another movie, and I want it to be good, like so bad. Like, I believe in this man,
I believe in this man.
Christian Rivers.
He can probably do something good. I don't know.
Should I see if I can find his email?
Yeah, of course. Why not? I would actually love to have him on the cast and see if like there was something behind the scenes that we didn't know about that actually caused this movie to be as bad as it is. You know?
Yeah.
I mainly just chalked it up to just a bunch of really small bad parts that just all together leads up to a really terrible experience. Also, Valentine gets stabbed at the beginning of the movie, and
And it's just fine.
it just doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
and then
it's so funny.
the girl blames Tom for like ruining the assassination attempt whenever she just like is genuinely the worst assassin ever. And it was
Yeah.
just a horrible assassination attempt. And I don't even think Tom did anything to stop her from like stabbing the man. It's bad. It's bad. I thought the explosion for the Medusa device was like actually kind of cool. I thought
Yeah.
the sound was a little disappointing, but I just kind of like I just watched Fire Force season 2, so I'm kind of expecting a lot of good sound. So I was just disappointed.
Yeah.
I also thought the explosion was going to be bigger because wasn't that the device that like ended the world?
The world. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I
So
thought
like
too.
I
I
thought
was
that
like,
it would have been able
"Bruh."
to destroy a small little like wall.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Dude, Mortal Engines made 7.6 opening weekend.
That is
That's
very good.
that's-
I there were a
Feels
lot of
so bad.
movies. There's a lot of movies that are like on the same level as Mortal Engine's like hype, I guess, that made more in its opening weekend during COVID.
Yeah.
That's so
That's unfortunate.
bad. That is so bad.
He's directing another movie.
What is it?
It's in pre-production. It's called Into Thin Air.
Into Thin Air. Is that a
Thin
book?
Air. I don't fucking know.
Is Peter Jackson a part of this one?
I hope not.
I just downed an entire giant glass of water. Damn it. I'm still thirsty.
I'm still thirsty.
I'm so mad at Colin Salmon, dude. Why do you have to go and do that?
Yeah, I can't believe that.
Yeah, he just was like, we'll pass. He could have been nicer with it. We wrote a formal email.
Yeah,
for
he
him.
was a dick. That sucked.
He was a dick.
He
I can't wait to get
was.
rich and famous and then meet him and then just call him out on the
Yeah.
red carpet.
Be like, your fucking dude said that you'll pass on the interview of a lifetime.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be walking down the red carpet. I'll cast him for a movie. And then
Yeah.
just not even say anything. Like we are all
Just
buddy
don't pay
buddy.
him.
Yeah, that's not where I was going with it. I was just gonna wait until we were in an interview together, and then I'll be like, "This asshole!
Yeah.
He didn't let me interview him whenever I was 19."
I have to call his talent agent, and I'm just not gonna do that.
Why do you have to call his talent agent?
For Christian Rivers. To contact him.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Colin Salmon, and I was like, "Why do you need to
No,
contact
fuck
him
no.
again?"
I'm not gonna hear anything.
I don't want to hear anything from that man. He was rude.
Absolutely not. Once we hit 500 listens on Spotify, I'll be like, "Are you interested now?" Whoa!
Well, what?
I bumped my earbuds against my thing.
I always
Microphone.
bounce my leg, and I always hit the wire of my mic, and I'm always worried that it's gonna just make a constant like a noise, you know, like
Yeah.
yeah. And I'm just like I don't,
Yeah, noise.
yeah, just a noise, like we're so unprofessional. It hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts how
My fucking
unprofessional we are.
computer binged just a little bit ago,
I didn't
and I
know
was
that.
like, "I'm just not gonna edit that out because I don't know how to."
Yeah,
I miss
Yeah.
you, Steven.
I miss Steve. He never really touched YouTube, so it was more of like a jack editing kind of thing.
Yeah.
My chair is very loud. I can't wait to go back to college specifically so that whenever I record the podcast, you don't hear every 5 seconds, you know?
I didn't hear that.
You didn't hear that?
Yeah, sure.
What?
No, I don't think so.
I'm pretty confident you can at least hear it on the YouTube side of things. It'll be our inside joke.
We'll see. They're a little inside joke. All right. Do you want to pause?
Yeah, sure. Wait, no. You have to give me a numerical rating.
I'm gonna say like 4 or 5.
I don't think it's that high. I don't think it's that close to being average. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pushing this movie.
As far as your goes.
That is valid. I'm pushing it towards the 3-ish number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. It's just disappointing.
It's so disappointing because like it's not even like funny bad. Like I can't laugh at this movie. Like I enjoy watching shitty movies. Like I had a really, really fun time watching Hellboy, and I had a really fun time watching Midsommar, which a lot of people think is a good movie. I didn't find it all that enjoyable, but I did like I enjoyed watching.
Watch our podcast on it.
Yeah, watch our podcast. You'll hear our little plug for all of those movies. Go do it. Yeah, But this was like in Hellboy, I did pause the movie and be like, "Oh my god, there's an hour left in this." But I still was able to sit back down and finish this movie. Whenever I paused this movie because I was like, I want to see how much is left, I couldn't. I genuinely could not bring myself to continue watching this movie. I was like, I feel drained, and it's only been 25 minutes. All right, I'm coming back tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I can't recommend this movie to someone. Ugh, 3 out of 10. All right, see you guys, Spotify.
Oh, yeah. See ya, Spotify.
Fine. I'm so tired.
Oh, no. What episode did I say this was?
47, I think. I spent the weekend at Pitt.
Why?
Because I was visiting my girlfriend's dorm.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, I have so much news. Oh my god.
Just gotta keep it going. Just gotta roll.
We're gonna have to zoom. We're gonna have to zoom so fast. Oh my god. Oh no.
Or if there's something that you don't think anybody would care about.
Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna plan on doing. I was gonna like just kind of like flip through it. Yeah. I'll delete it as we go. I'm too lazy to look through it right now. Tomorrow, I actually had my mom do this for me, kind of. I just told her, hey, can you Google a bunch of movies that are coming out and then just write them down on a piece of paper and then give it to me? And she was like, okay. And then tomorrow I'm going to sit down and make a schedule for the next 6 months of dates and everything. Ugh. So that's going to be fun. Shang-Chi is the next movie we're going to be seeing in theaters for the podcast, correct?
Sure.
Okay. So there is this week, and then next week is Shang-Chi, and then by this week I don't mean Mortal Engines, I mean the upcoming week. This upcoming week is going to be a film I don't know yet, and then the week following that is going to be Shang-Chi, which I'm actually kind of excited for that because I really like Simu Liu, who plays Shang-Chi. He's really funny. Did I send you his tweets about the red carpet thing?
You might have, you might not.
I send a lot of things to you. I would not be surprised if you just kind of ignore all my memes. Because I do genuinely feel bad, but like whenever I answer all my DMs. Yeah, I'll look through the thing. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. The Simu Liu thing. He was like, "It's premiere day. Ask me questions, so I don't start to fixate on my nerves and the anxiety and the insecurity. I'll answer them throughout the day." And like people just ask him a bunch of weird questions, and he gives an answer. Like one of them was describe the post-credit scene in one word, and he responded with banana. And someone goes, "Do you like to practice any types of sports?" And he goes, "My favorite sport is disappointing my parents. It was like a God-given birth."
Oh, I did see that. Talent.
All right,
I'm ready.
Hi, Reddy. Nice to meet you. I'm Zach.
And we're back.
Hello. No way. Damn it. That's so uncomfortable. I hate that. If you want to hear
That's
the
all.
rest of that joke, that was the punchline. That was the punchline of the joke. If you want to hear the rest of the joke, please go to the YouTube side of things. I hate myself. I hate myself. I genuinely do.
We're gonna run through some news real quick.
You say real quick as if I don't have the most news I've ever had for a week.
Yeah. I really hope that this is this. I'm seeing like a lot of low sound, whatever. And I'm worried that it's
Jack.
my fan. I know it's my fan.
Oh yeah, I hear it, but like it's really not that bad.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I don't really care.
I'm not getting up to turn it off.
Well, I know. I mean, at least I don't care, but like viewers might. But I also genuinely don't care. So
high energy podcast this episode.
Yeah, it's super high energy. We're actually staying pretty focused, which is very rare.
Yeah.
But we are randomly pausing and then going, I'm tired. I'm pretty sure that's happened like 4 times this episode so far.
Probably. All right.
Do you know who Chloe Bennett is? She's the.
Nope.
Have you seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Nope.
Okay. Well, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is a kind of. I think it's non canon anymore, but it's a Marvel TV show. And the girl who plays Quake, she was on for the CW's Powerpuff Girls TV show. Emphasis on was because she left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
No surprise, because I don't imagine there being a good live action Powerpuff Girls TV show. Yeah.
I can't see it.
Yeah, no. That doesn't seem like a good idea. So, there's an Ahsoka TV show for Star Wars coming out, and apparently they are looking for a Sabine cast. So, Sabine is a character from Star Wars Rebels, if you don't know, Jack, which you definitely don't.
I don't.
Yeah, no. I didn't like Star Wars Rebels. Some people do, but it's whatever. Sabine is like a Mandalorian from that show, and she's going to be co-starring with Ahsoka in that. So that's interesting. Taika Waititi really wants to direct a live-action Akira movie, which I personally think that would be amazing. If there was an anime movie, I was about to say, if there was an anime movie to work live action, it would probably be Akira. At least in
it's a lot to undertake. You know, like Akira is such a cultural phenomenon.
The expectations will be too high for it.
Way too high.
Yeah.
There's no way it could live up to what it should be.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I wouldn't want to even touch that.
I thought you were going to say I wouldn't even want to see it, and I'd be like, oh, nice.
No, I would see it.
I would totally see that.
I would probably judge it way too much.
I wouldn't. I thought the movie was good, but I didn't like run home to mom screaming about it, you know?
Yeah.
Venom 2 has been delayed to October 15th, so rip to that. Yeah. I actually am relatively excited for that movie.
No.
You're not?
I don't fucking care.
I don't fucking care. That was a funny reaction. Netflix reveals the live-action Avatar: The Last Airbender cast, and it seems interesting. I do have all the names, but I don't know. They're not like commonly known.
Nobody we're gonna be like, yeah.
Yeah, you will not know a single one, so there's no reason in saying it.
Okay.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see if that's good. The Avatar: The Last Airbender original writers left that show, so I don't think it's going to be good.
Yeah, no, that's really not a good sign at all.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, no. So you probably know this already because it's like pretty close to coming out, but Shang-Chi is not going to be a hybrid release. It is only in theaters. So that's
good.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Makes me happy.
That Black Widow people are pissed.
Yeah, no, I was just about to say, I don't think Disney wants to touch the hybrid releases with a 20-foot pole after Black Widow. Yeah, that's a big no coming from the Disney department. Speaking of Disney, Disney Plus Day is coming soon on November 12th.
Cool.
Yeah, so we're probably gonna get some trailers for some Star Wars TV shows like Mandalorian season 3, probably Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, and some Marvel stuff too, like Iron Armor Wars. I think that's one of the things coming out. Maybe Hawkeye. Yeah, stuff like that. So yeah, you excited for any of that?
Yeah, ish. I'll see it. But
Are you excited for John Cena's Peacemaker TV show?
yeah, I'm pretty excited for that.
Yeah. So apparently, it's going to have more action than any superhero show ever, but it also will stay relatively grounded, but within a science fiction storyline. So fun. We like to see that, I guess.
Hmm.
So there is the Batman. There's so much Batman content coming out soon. Okay, I want to say something real quick. I started writing a script for fun, and like I'm roughly halfway done with it now. I finished Act 3 and Act 1, and I just have to do the entire middle section and then edit it. And I'm doing it just because like it's always good to practice and stuff like that. And I find it kind of easy to write for Batman because of how much he's been in my life. But it also makes me realize that it will never get picked up because of how much Batman content there is.
That's so fun.
Yeah, like I realized that halfway through writing the first act, and I was like, ah, cool. I'm going to continue with this because I think it's fun. But I am having a lot of fun with it. And if you're curious, I will send it to you whenever I'm finished. But I don't know if you'll want to read that because right now I'm at almost 30 pages. So,
well, maybe.
that is a hard.
I don't even
maybe.
know how to like read. Like I obviously I know how to read.
I don't know how to read.
Like read like a script,
It's not that complicated. You'll see. But there's a Batman TV show coming out on HBO Max, and it is the working title of Arkham. So that's fun. That script will never be picked up.
Maybe. You never know.
Hey, you never know. That is true. I'll keep
everybody's forgotten about the bat.
That will never happen. But if Robert Pattinson's Batman flops, and then this Batman flops, and then the two Batmen that are in the Flash movie flop, maybe then I'll pitch.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe. So Spider-Man No Way Home, that movie apparently is getting a trailer, but it's not going to be released to the public. It is going to be released at Comic-Con to a select group of people. So, fun.
Interesting.
Yep.
Okay.
And on that topic, someone asked Willem Dafoe if he will return as Green Goblin in that movie, and he said that he may or may not be. He does not like to talk about movies until the movie is coming out.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So he was super vague with his answer, but I respect it because Willem Dafoe is the GOAT. You're going to hate this, by the way. This next bit of news. The My Hero Academia live-action film has found its director.
Awesome.
That sigh made me very happy. So other live-action stuff he's made is Bleach live-action, Inuyashiki live-action, Death Note, but not the Netflix one, Alice in Borderland, which Alice in Borderland is actually a good movie in my opinion, and I Am a Hero, which the only one of his movies I've seen is Alice in Borderland. So I don't know about the other ones, so maybe. We'll see. I mean, he's done other live-action anime stuff, so he must not be terrible at it. So
he at least has practice.
Yes, exactly. He has practice, so it's not going to be the worst thing ever. It's going to be better than Mortal Engines.
Well, if I practice making statues out of shit too, I'd be pretty good at it, but they're never going to be any good.
They're still going to be made out of shit.
Yeah.
That was such a good analogy. I'm so proud of you. Emma Stone seals the deal for her villainous return in Cruella 2, which I don't know why that's being a movie. I genuinely don't care.
I was so worried that there wouldn't be a second one, but now there is.
Yeah. It happens.
It happens.
So Warner Brothers apparently has approached Scarlett Johansson about her joining the DCEU. So that's interesting. It makes sense because she's no longer in the MCU. So yeah, cool, I guess. So you know the movie Free Guy that came out? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, that the like former half of the yeah just didn't happen. So
You went
I
up.
just said
Yeah.
anyway.
So we probably should have reviewed that movie for the cast because apparently it's actually really good. But
I don't doubt that.
yeah, I don't like I actually do want to see it. I'll see it eventually. But
Yeah, I'll see it eventually. I
yeah.
don't even know if there's a movie theater around me.
Oh yeah, forgot.
I know there's a
College.
drive-in.
Go to it. Why not?
I'll look.
Yeah. But apparently Ryan Reynolds had been pitching Free Guy to Disney for years, and they just kind of were like, no. And then he went to Fox, and Fox picked it up, and then Disney bought Fox, so now it's being released under Fox Disney. And so Disney apparently regretted not picking it up because they just confirmed a sequel.
Huh.
So that's cool, I guess. Good on Ryan Reynolds for finally getting his movie and I guess a sequel.
Yeah, I'm sure he's very happy about that.
Yeah, that's sick. So
Mm,
we're getting another Spawn movie. Do you know who Spawn is?
I do.
Yeah,
That
that one did not sound happy.
uh mm,
Is it because of the
I
really bad
wonder
Spawn
if
movie
that's
that came
being,
out?
yeah, I
just
wonder
just
about
maybe.
that.
Yeah. So apparently this idea for this Spawn movie has been in development for 12 years, and it finally found a writer. So that's being written right now.
Nice.
So that's fun, I guess.
Could be good.
Ugh. So apparently the entire third act of Shang-Chi has been leaked. And I haven't watched it. I haven't read anything about it because I genuinely am excited for this movie and don't want to know about it. But it is news that I decided to shoot out there. So that's cool, I guess. And also, apparently, the Moon Knight suit has been leaked. Did I send you that by chance?
Let me look.
I'm actually really excited for the Moon Knight TV show that's coming out because I genuinely think Moon Knight is an incredibly funny comic book character, and I think Oscar Isaac can do a really good job as the character. And I think that the suit, if it is real, it looks pretty good, and at least as good as a Moon Knight suit could look. And I think that they're going to be going in a proper direction with the movie because my biggest worry was that they were just going to make Moon Knight like Batman, but in the MCU, and that's not
Mhm.
at all what Moon Knight is. And the way that Oscar Isaac described the script makes me. Oh my god! I just burped. Sorry. I had to hold it back because I didn't want to absolutely destroy. Like I didn't want to peak with a burp. But
Fair enough.
yeah. But the way that Oscar Isaac described it, he was like, it's weird and different from like the Marvel formula. So I'm really hoping that they're going down like the full Moon Knight stuff. So I'm excited for that. Did you see the suit? Did I send it to you by chance?
No, you did not.
Oh, well, rip, because it's now taken off the internet. So, Johnny Depp thinks that Hollywood is boycotting him because of all of the recent stuff that has happened. So
That doesn't surprise me.
yeah, that sucks though, because I genuinely like him as an actor, and he did win the court case. So the evidence does point towards him being a good person, and
Yeah.
it is quite sad that every movie he was cast in, he's no longer cast in, and no one is trying to hire him. Meanwhile, his wife, who did lose the court case, is in Aquaman 2. She was in the Snyder Cut, and she's in other movies coming out. It's just it's
Yeah.
lame.
Funny how those things work.
Yeah, it is. It's whatever. Sad times all around, I guess.
Yeah. Oh well.
It does. I was gonna say it happens, but I no. So, Star Wars anime. Yeah, quickly going off of that sad topic. Star Wars anime, Star Wars Visions. Are you excited for that? Did you watch the trailer? I know I sent it to you.
Did I watch it? I'm guessing not because I can't think of it.
How dare you, dude? Someone like unsheathes a lightsaber like it's a fucking samurai sword. It looks so sick. And then there's like yeah, you actually gotta check it out. I think it looks sick. I think I love Star Wars. I hate the movies because I think they're just like really badly made. But I love Star Wars. Like I love watching the movies, even though I think they're poorly made. So like Star Wars anime is gonna be the craziest shit ever because I love anime too. So this is like a match made in heaven for me. September 22nd, so not too far away.
Dope. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ugh. Sorry. I'm tired.
Me too.
So
What else
apparently,
you got?
what?
I said, what else you got?
I'm working on it, dude. I'm not even halfway through. I don't think.
Uh,
I know. I'm tired too. Okay, it's difficult. You don't know how many I've
feel the
skipped
lamp.
so far. there have been at least 7 that I've been like, that's not big enough for me to say.
Nice. Okay. Maybe we should put out like a document or something that people can go to.
So we don't have to do the news segment.
No, but like if we skip stories.
Oh,
like
right,
that,
yeah.
are
I
still
guess.
interested.
Apparently the voice actor for Mario has not been contacted for his role in the upcoming Mario movie made by Paramount? No. Who's it?
That's just seems
Illumination.
unnecessary.
Yeah, like why? It's like Sonic, dude. Like I don't understand why they didn't cast Sonic's like original voice actor for the movie in Sonic, because they cast like Tails as voice actor.
Yeah, whatever.
And it just Alba is now Knuckles.
Yeah,
Which is
that's
interesting.
funny.
Yeah. So, Adventure Time?
Yes.
That was very hesitant. Do you actually not know Adventure Time?
No, I know Adventure Time.
Oh.
I just saw something and my brain got like
confused.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I actually genuinely really like that series, and I really like the Distant Lands spin-off series that followed it. So I'm genuinely really excited for a second spin-off series. There's a Fiona and Cake spin-off series, and I initially was like, that sounds incredibly stupid. But I read the description of it, and it's the duo heads on a multiverse adventure with the former Ice King Simon Petrikov. And that makes me incredibly excited. I'm not going to spoil why that makes me excited, but if you've seen the last episode of Adventure Time, you can probably put it together. So,
yeah. Right.
Yeah. Have you watched Adventure Time?
Yeah, a long time ago. I was rewatching it for a while, and then that got put on hold for some other show.
Okay. All right. How much do I have left? It can't be. Yeah, no, not. I don't have a ton. I'm gonna speedrun this. Okay. So, we got the voice actors for the Catwoman anime style movie that's coming out. So that's cool. I'm not gonna go through the names because time. Mandalorian season 3 has confirmed to begin filming in September, so that's pretty cool. I thought season 2 was pretty good. I like season 1 more actually. Apparently, the character Ironheart will make her MCU debut in Black Panther 2, so that's pretty cool, I guess. That makes me believe that Shuri is going to be Ironheart. Jack, do you know who Ironheart is?
No.
Okay, so Ironheart is the like Iron Man replacement after Tony Stark died.
Ah.
Yeah, at least in the comics. Okay. So we're getting that. Apparently, Chadwick Boseman was one of the first MCU actors to sign up for the What If TV show that's coming out, and I'll talk about that more because that's going to be in my what we watched section. But like, apparently the director came out and he was like, yeah, he just wanted to get every chance he could to get in the MCU before he passed away, and I thought that was really cool that he was just so on board with being a voice actor, because voice acting and normal acting is so very different. Like, even though people don't like think that, it genuinely is.
Oh, yeah.
My God. Okay. Last bit of news. Since Venom got pushed back, everyone was terrified that Spider-Man would get pushed back because it's made by Sony. But Kevin Feige recently came out and was like, yeah, no, we're good. No, it's December 17th still. And everyone was like, yes, let's go. Yeah, that's the end of my news. Thank God. All right, Jack, what have you watched this last week?
I've been honestly just watching. Fuck. Actually, I've been watching Game of Thrones and grinding through that.
Why?
And then I don't know.
If someone walks up to you and goes, this is the worst ending I've ever seen to any show ever, and Jack goes, you know what? I'm gonna finish that show.
Yeah, hey man, beats me. But yeah, and then I watched the last Evangelion movie, and that was very, 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 very good.
Yay, we like to see that. I finished watching season 2 of Fire Force. Bunny Girl Senpai came out on Netflix. So I rewatched all 13 episodes of that, and I did cry again.
Nice.
I finally got around to watching Luca, the most recent Pixar movie that came out, and I actually very much enjoyed that movie. I recommend it. If you like all of those sappy Pixar movies, then you would probably really like Luca. You will get excited about this, but started watching Castlevania.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I genuinely really enjoy it. I think the animation is very, very good. I love how much time we're spending with Dracula, who is our main villain, and
Yeah.
like his motivation is so good.
Yeah, it really is.
It's so good.
And then the ending is very good too.
Yeah, I don't know that yet, so I'll get back to you next week. Yeah, but I thought it was really funny. Like the one way you can tell how good the motivation of the villain is whenever Trevor finds out what Dracula's motivation is, he goes,
Yeah.
"Ah, shit."
Yeah.
Like he knows that was a good reason. He was like, "God damn it." Yeah, I'm not gonna say in case anyone wants to see it because I genuinely recommend it because it is a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Not that I thought it was going to be bad because I know you said it was going to be good, but it exceeded my expectations so far.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 nights ago I watched Good Will Hunting again because
That's good.
yeah, my girlfriend has never seen it yet, and I think it's a great movie, so I watched it with her and she liked it a lot and it was a lot of fun. And the other thing I watched was Marvel's new TV show, What If? And it is fucking amazing. I genuinely love it a lot. And coming from someone who adores animation and someone who adores the MCU, this is the perfect mixover of it. And it does not hold back with the comic booky goofiness. And I'm going to be as vague as possible because if you aren't a fan of the MCU, I still think you will enjoy this because it doesn't feel like the MCU. It feels like you're literally you're watching a comic book come to life. And I genuinely enjoy it a lot. Specifically episode 2.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, you like I'm like I say this every single time a new MCU TV show comes out. I do think Loki is a better MCU TV show, but I think this is a better TV show for you, Jack.
Okay. Noted.
Yeah. So, do you know what it's about?
Yeah, I think we've talked about it before.
Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know, it's like the multiverse exists in the MCU now, so they're going through different like worlds, and it's like in the first episode, it's what if Peggy Carter got the super soldier serum instead of Steve Rogers, and it follows basically Captain America: The First Avenger, but through the eyes of Peggy Carter as Captain Carter instead of Captain America. And then episode 2 is what if T'Challa got mixed up for Peter Quill and got taken to the Ravengers instead of Peter Quill. And it follows T'Challa through space. And that sounds like a stupid premise, but I shit you not, that episode is amazing. Genuinely one of the best parts of the MCU.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know next episode, but I'm not going to say it because I think that they'd be better to watch, like, not knowing what you're watching.
Yeah.
And I'm actually unhappy that I know next episode. But it's fine. I'm not too mad about it. Yeah. So I think that's all I've been watching this last week. You have anything else you want to add in?
I don't think I have anything else.
Wonderful. So if you guys want to contact us, please comment down below. Just like say any movies you guys want to watch or something like that. And if you want to support us or anything, please just watch on both sides. Like you don't even have to like actually watch it. Just turn it on and then walk away. We got to get those views in. You know how it be. But if you actually want to support us, please follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Mediak Podcast and Mediak Zach. Other than that, me and Jack are incredibly tired, so we're going to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Love you guys. See you later next week with a movie that I haven't decided yet.
Yeah. See you guys.
See ya.